Hey, everybody. Welcome to the SkyLounge podcast, episode number 229. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Follow me at the SkyLounge on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Music. And also check out the SkyLounge on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Without any further ado, let's get shit started with episode number 229. Ball in your court or field. Whatever. Sports, and another serving of sports. Kids. Not gonna lie to you, I had a pretty fucking good day today. Won some money off of hockey, had a couple pints of Guinness, and had a pretty fucking amazing dinner. Shout out to McMullen's Irish Pub, man. Been going to that pub for years, and throughout those years, I would go over during the weekend, watch some Premier League football, aka soccer, be miserable that Arsenal is just Arsenal, but the beautiful world of football always gives us a news. And here's a curious thing that comes out of England. League One clubs will now have a salary cap. This actually includes League Two. So League One clubs can spend £2.5 million and League Two clubs can spend £1.5 million. Now, the real question is, do I think the Championship and the Premier League eventually adapt these salary cap rules? I say no. Unless something horrendous happens involving player transfers, cheating, or other rule-breaking shit, I don't really see a salary cap happening in the upper tiers of English football. And here's the reality, too. There's too much money tied in with the fucking oil and blood. The English FA would never fucking give that shit up, especially within the upper echelons of the Premier League. Manchester City. Yeah. I will never fucking forgive the goddamn UEFA ruling on all that fucking shit with Manchester City. It's a goddamn travesty. But UEFA is also a scummy drug peddler who gives us the good shit in the Champions League. And the quarterfinals are set, boys and girls. Quarterfinals are set. And they will be taking place from August 12th to 15th. And here are the matchups that have been announced. Atalanta. Jesus fucking Christ, it looks like Atlanta. But they're not chokers. Atalanta is actually pretty fucking good. They've been really phenomenal throughout the fucking Champions League. And so it's going to be very curious because they are matched up against Paris Saint-Germain. Very formidable squad. And we'll see if Kylian Mbappe is available. Probably not. But very curious to see how that matchup goes. Then you have RB Leipzig taking on Atletico Madrid, which should also be an interesting one because you do have the fucking Kung Flu cases, testing positive in Atletico Madrid. I believe 2 positive results were, announced today. And you have an RB Leipzig team that always a solid fucking team in Germany, but just never really been able to push through. So will it be their season finally to make a statement? Who the hell knows? Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Good luck, Red Bull. Oh, it's RB. It's Red Bull. Shut up. It's fucking Red Bull, you goddamn sponsored fucks. We know what the fuck your deal is. God damn it. But here's the thing, man. One quarterfinal match that should be an absolute doozy is Barcelona versus Bayern Munich. Holy crap. The big fucking hitters in the quarterfinals. Now, my whole thing is this. I know Messi's great, but I think the entirety of that Bayern Munich squad is better in terms of depth and individual positions. Now, I could be wrong, and maybe Bayern Munich completely gets dismantled by Barcelona, but I would think Bayern wins this. In my eyes, they're my favorites to win the Champions League final. That's how I see it. And you have one English club left in the Champions League, and it is Manchester City taking on Lyon. Now, a lot of people might think Lyon is just a pushover team, but they ousted fucking Juventus. So just keep that in mind. They knocked out Juventus, and, let's get to talking about some of these losers that got bitch slapped into oblivion earlier this week by finishing up, the second leg of their respective fixtures. And so we start off with Bayern Munich's opponent in Chelsea, where Bayern completely dismantled Chelsea in an aggregate score that became 7-1. There's no club in London. There is no club in London. It's just Bayern Munich's fucking sons. Okay? That's what the fuck it is now. It's crazy. Bayern Munich just outscores the shit out of London clubs. And as an Arsenal fan, I know that firsthand. It's fucking terrible. But there you go, Chelsea. That's the reality of what happens. Just facing Bayern Munich. Although, the one team that I didn't see being knocked out so early was Real Madrid. Manchester City beats Real Madrid on an aggregate score of 4-2. And I just got to say a big oof for Real Madrid, especially with Zidane's Champions League pedigree and resume. You would expect maybe you can get a little bit of a fucking push to go further, but City dismantled them in that second leg. Unfortunate, but it happens. That it does, kids. Also, when you run into, Messi and Barcelona, you usually should expect bad things to happen. And Barcelona beats Napoli 4-2 on aggregate. And, of course, Messi scores. Everyone flips out. And it's not to fucking say that I hate Messi and I think Messi's a bad player. No, he's a great fucking player. I'm not denying that shit. I'm just sick of the goddamn fanboys. The toxic fanboys. And that goes doubly so for CR7 fans and critics, man. Actually, not doubly so. Fuck that. It's pretty equal. Both fan bases for CR7 and Messi are the most fucking toxic groups of fuckboys ever. Now, Juventus loses on aggregate 2-2 against Lyon. And Lyon goes ahead because they won the first leg 1-0. And they went ahead and scored the away goal in a loss to Juventus 2-1. But again, away goal rules. Lyon gets ahead. And it's curious because the 2 goals scored by Lyon were both by Cristiano Ronaldo. Yet, all the blame is going to be put on CR7, which is absolutely ludicrous. It's absolutely ludicrous. And the heads at Juve know that. They're not stupid. Although, the move they try to make to segue a transition into a new manager was not so subtle, to say the least. I mean, they hired, Andreas Pirlo earlier this week, a couple of days before the Champions League match, as a youth coach or an assistant coach. I forgot what fucking weird special title they gave him. But immediately after Juventus gets knocked out of the Champions League, Sarri is fired. And then hours after that announcement, Pirlo is announced as the new manager of Juventus. Now, here's the thing. Yes, I think it's brilliant that Pirlo's back. At the same time, dude, if you didn't fucking fuck with Sarri before this, why would you just wait until just the Champions League? You just brought him in, dude. But that's just me saying that because I wouldn't know what a Champions League is because I'm an Arsenal fan. Brr. And yeah, Juventus heads might have very different expectations, with what Sarri was bringing. Hey, we need you to get to at least, the semifinals. Not get knocked out by a Lyon team with no discernible superstars to the extent that Juventus has. And so I could kind of understand it. It's a money move, but Jesus, dude, it's not even been a year. But that's the way these big clubs operate. Yeah. They just fucking keep pumping money in and in and in. You expect championships and titles and trophies. If that doesn't happen within a short span, you're out. You're out. Not for long, motherfucker. Exactly, man. Soccer and the NFL have a lot of things in common. Not just a shared word of football, but it really is a not for long league. And man, somebody who was seriously not for long in the NFL is a player by the name of DeAndre Baker. Now, if you recall this story, a couple months back, I believe it was a couple months back, DeAndre Baker and Quinton Dunbar were both under investigation for an incident involving a party, some fucking guns, and the news and the fucking really convictions all kind of came down, the last few days. And so here's the thing. The Seattle Seahawks' Quinton Dunbar will not be prosecuted for an alleged robbery involving fellow NFL player and DeAndre Baker, cornerback for the New York Giants. And here's the thing about Quinton Dunbar. Okay, Dunbar was removed earlier this week, also from the commissioner's exempt list. So not only is he just free of this robbery nonsense, he can now play with the fucking team in the Seattle Seahawks, man. Do you realize that secondary is now going to be Jamal Adams, Quandre Diggs, Quinton Dunbar, and Shaquille Griffin? That is going to be some smash mouth football. Okay, I can't fucking wait to see this goddamn defense get on the field. And unfortunately, you can't say the same thing for DeAndre Baker. 4 counts of robbery with a firearm. Yeah, dude, that's 10 years to life. Holy fuck, you fucked up. 22 years old. 2nd year. And you are just done. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. But, I'm going to say some heartless shit. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. It's really it. It's really it. I feel like the NBA is kind of the epitome of that shit. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And an NBA player and Draymond Green is no stranger to that concept. Draymond, this week, was fined $50,000 by the NBA for tampering. That's right, kids. On TNT's NBA tip-off, Green basically stated how Devin Booker wasn't really going anywhere in Phoenix. He's basically fucking trapped over there, and he should move. Flamboyant, obnoxious, and obvious. Just kind of the similar fucking dumbed-down trait of the NBA and its players. And yeah, what the fuck is the point of finding him $50,000 when in a couple of months his fucking GM is going to make goddamn trades for this kid? Or probably the Lakers fucking do some kind of bullshit with the fucking Phoenix Suns. I don't fucking know. But the NBA putting up the fucking pretense of tampering when players already fucking do it every goddamn day. Like, what the fuck are you trying to fucking pull here, dude? Get the hell out of here, man. Like, the NBA, I swear to God, is so fucking retarded. They don't even recognize how good some of their actual own players are. Someone like Luka Doncic, who doesn't even get any goddamn recognition from mainstream media or these bubble losers who just love kneeling, love doing all this shit. Talking, not dribbling. But I'll do the talking for my boy Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic became the youngest player to lead triple doubles at 17 to surpass Magic Johnson. That's right. It's all you dumb motherfuckers slobbering over Zion Williamson. You forget that Luka Doncic is still in this fucking league, and he is very young. This dude is gonna fucking dominate this league for years to come, and I can't fucking wait to see all those goddamn morons swing on back to Luka and say, I knew he was great. Shut the fuck up. You were on goddamn Zion's dick. You were on goddamn Trae Young's dick. You motherfuckers don't even care about Luka. It shows. It fucking shows. I mean, how is Luka Doncic not a fucking MVP candidate? I don't get that shit. I don't get that. I'm gonna save that for a bit here. All right, it's coming. That fucking NBA award shit is coming. I am gonna talk about that. But what we got to talk about is also the fact that the NBA 2020-21 season opener could be delayed until December. This isn't a real surprise because you are going to have the NBA finals, probably play into the second week of October. So giving the players like a good 2-month bump and break should be good for them. And maybe you could figure out logistically what you can do for the upcoming season in the NBA. And yeah, man. Maybe figure your shit out, NBA. These fucking award finalists, dude. Like, what the fuck? So, all right. Before I get into my annoying fanboy mode, the NBA has announced their award finalists for the usual pageantry that is the award show for the NBA. Now, the MVPs are as such: Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Milwaukee Bucks, James Harden of the Houston Rockets, and LeBron James of the LA Lakers. No Luka Doncic? Really? How is James Harden in this motherfucker and Luka Doncic is not? Huh? That foul drawing asshole whose point skill is to drop back, try to get a fucking foul, and then shoot? Like, fuck you, dude. Really? Oh, Luka does the same. Luka doesn't do the same shit. Luka does the same drop back motion, but he doesn't fucking like reach in for the fucking foul, like try to fucking flop for the goddamn foul like Harden. Fuck that guy. Luka's doing all this stupid shit James Harden's doing at a younger age. How is this not catching on? You got a hard on for fucking... Oh, Jesus Christ. James fucking Harden, man. The most overrated fucking players in the NBA. Right next to Damian Lillard. Holy shit. Every goddamn Rockets fan right now is screaming at their fucking screen. Like, you're wrong. James Harden's the great. I got all the stats to do. You know what James Harden's not? He's not a winner. He's a goddamn choker. Able to just fucking lose series on his own. Or with this team. So I guess, yeah, sure. That's your MVP. Have fun. That's one of your MVP candidates. Good Lord, folks. Like, the Rookie of the Year category is also curious, too. Ja Morant of the Memphis Grizzlies, Kendrick Nunn of the Miami Heat, and Zion Williamson of the New Orleans Pelicans. Of course, you're going to fucking put Zion in there. Yeah, so much fucking money and talk just shoved up this kid's ass. Like, you have to put him on there. Even though the sample space isn't all that great. And neither expansive. And his team's out of the fucking playoffs. They never stood a chance. I told you they were going to get fucking knocked out. Nobody fucking listened. Yet you're going to suck off this Zion kid because big money. If you've been watching basketball this season, a huge shout out to Kendrick Nunn. Dude's fucking fantastic as a rookie. Coming into this fucking team in the Miami Heat already just begging the question, like, can they potentially knock off the Bucks? Maybe they can. But Nunn is providing more firepower to a team that already has a lot of firepower. And I got to give a shout out for Kendrick Nunn on that shit. But for me, I mean, the obvious answer is Ja Morant. If you've been watching the NBA this season and have missed any Memphis Grizzlies game, check out some goddamn Grizzlies games. Ja Morant has been a stalwart, all-star caliber player from year one. Like from the fucking ground running. This kid has been absolutely incredible. And seriously, if he is not Rookie of the Year, I will flip my fucking shit. Because it's absolute lunacy if you think Zion Williamson is the Rookie of the Year compared to Ja Morant, who has a bigger fucking resume and bigger sample space to measure this shit in. Is this rocket science for you motherfuckers? For some of you it is. For some of you it is. It's kind of crazy that it is. But what isn't rocket science is the candidates for the Defensive Player of the Year. Anthony Davis of the LA Lakers, Rudy Gobert of the Utah Jazz, and Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Milwaukee Bucks. Holy shit, Giannis is an absolute unit. I mean, he got better this season compared to last season, which is just nuts to think about. But yeah, I mean, of course, Rudy Gobert, Anthony Davis, absolutely, you know, no fucking doubt deserves, a fucking shout in that category. But my whole thing of shouting, Giannis a little louder is because hey, he's a fucking MVP finalist, deservedly, deservedly an MVP finalist, and a Defensive Player of the Year. Man, that's some Jordan shit you're reaching, dude. If you can win both, kudos to you. I would be a little salty if AD didn't win it, but honestly, if Giannis wins both MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, I would have nothing but just respect and admiration for the kid. And hopefully, he can lift a championship for Milwaukee. Haven't done that since Lou Alcindor, a.k.a. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Could Giannis be the one? Could he be the one? Maybe. But decent candidates for the Defensive Players of the Year. And the Sixth Man of the Year, it's the two Clippers fuckers in Chicken Strip Club, Hot Wing Lou Williams, and Montrezl Harrell from the Clippers. Hooray. And Dennis Schroeder of the Oklahoma City Thunder. And let's be honest, they're going to give it to Lou Williams again. Chicken Strip Club, Lou Williams is going to get the Sixth Man of the Year. Everyone's going to clap, and, Bleacher Report and all these fuckers on the meme pages are just going to pop a goddamn boner, and we're just going to just shrug and say, yeah, no shit. Lou Williams is still alive. He could have died going to strip clubs eating chicken wings. Right, Lou? Fuck you. And fuck the Clippers. But let's talk about the most improved players of the year. Bam Adebayo of the Miami Heat. Luka Doncic of the Dallas Mavericks. And Brandon Ingram of the New Orleans Pelicans. Did I say Saints earlier? I apologize if I did. I meant the New Orleans Pelicans. But let's talk about these candidates real quick. Bam Adebayo. Seen him live. Dude's an animal. Dude's a fucking beast this season. He has become a defensive fucking just unit. And he is anchoring as a great center over there in Miami. Versatile, too. And as for Brandon Ingram, dude, I have his jersey. I have that number 14 jersey. Los Angeles Lakers. Brandon Ingram. Always knew this kid was going to be great in terms of, quality. And yeah, might not be with the Lakers, but happy he's growing. Happy he's getting to that all-star quality that I know he is. And he's capable of it. And he's flat out showing to people. I mean, he is, in my mind, the number one guy in New Orleans. Right now. Zion is going to eclipse him eventually. If he plays up to his potential. Number one overall pick, right? But Brandon Ingram is an arrived all-star. And I think he can continue this trend of just getting better. I mean, he drew comparisons with Kevin Durant for a number of years, and maybe he plays up to his potential in that. And that should be incredible if New Orleans can lock that shit. But really? Luka, most improved player. Not even MVP consideration. Not even MVP consideration for my boy Luka Doncic. Most improved player. From a teenager to just a full-grown man fucking this league. You're going to give him just most improved player? This man was the most valuable player. If not for Luka, Dallas is sub 500. Straight up. The fucking fact that Luka Doncic is not a fucking MVP candidate just tells you what a fucking joke these goddamn award finalists and award categories are. Fuck this bullshit, man. Oh my fucking God. Luka Doncic, most improved player. Not even fucking MVP. God. Fuck you, NBA. What a fucking joke. My goddamn blunt went out, kids. Poking my goddamn eye too. Just frustrated. Because the NBA fucking sucks already. And then they show you with these fucking award categories, they don't make fucking good decisions. Period. Fucking morons. Although, yeah, I'm not gonna put up a fucking bitch mode and complainy pants shit with the Coach of the Year candidates. I'm not. Because Mike Budenholzer, Billy Donovan, and Nick Nurse, Milwaukee Bucks, Oklahoma City Thunder, Toronto Raptors, respectively, are deserving coaches. Absolutely. It's probably going to go to Budenholzer. Number one seed in the NBA. Most wins with an MVP candidate and a DPOY candidate. Cohesive unit that he's built in that squad in Milwaukee, and I could totally see him just winning it. But yeah, massive shots have to be given to Billy Donovan, who I have doubted for so fucking long, and I still kind of do. I'm not gonna lie, I still kind of do. But wow, I mean, on a year where we all thought, oh, OKC is not really gonna be all that great, I would have thought like eighth, not even eighth, like ninth or 10th seed, but here they are in the playoffs, fourth or fifth seed, kind of within that range, and just doing really well. And people would probably ask, like, why Nick Nurse? Why Nick Nurse? Because Nick Nurse, without Kawhi Leonard, who was, obviously touted as, the game changer after beating the Golden State Warriors with the Toronto Raptors, Nick Nurse has kept the Toronto Raptors just as good, if not better, without Kawhi. And it's not just Nick Nurse. Obviously, Nick Nurse deserves a huge shout for the coaching, but like we talked about with Toronto, man, they have the pieces. Van Vliet, Gasol, Siakam. Bloody hell, man. Boucher. A shout out to fucking Boucher, dude. That's my fucking guy on 2K. That dude is a fucking beast. And bloody hell, I know I'm missing one other cat, but my whole thing with Toronto is they have a squad. They have a squad that's won it now. They have the attitude. They have the record. They have it. And Toronto is going to be a very, very dangerous team come playoff time. And so, yeah, Nick Nurse does deserve an absolute shout there. You know what doesn't deserve a shout ever, though? Major League Baseball. Like, fuck Major League Baseball, too. I said fuck NBA, but no. Fuck Major League Baseball even more. Postponements due to Kung Flu, 7-inning games, and just kind of a all-around lull season, and just in a weird way. Of course, the Colorado Rockies would be first in the NL West because we live in topsy-turvy world right now. And the Dodgers are just trailing right behind one game because it's the goddamn Dodgers. And, 16 games in, can I confidently say the Dodgers are going to do really well come playoff time? Not really. No, it's still the same goddamn issues I see every fucking season. Well, we're going to pretend like Mookie Betts is going to solve everything, right? I mean, I love these little dingers that Mookie is now just hitting pretty regularly. But he's not the only solution that we need to figure out. Right? Right? Bullpen? Huh? No? Okay. All right. Guess we want to fail again. Come playoff time. Fuck. Why are they like this? Why are the Dodgers like this? Probably just because of management, ownership, general historical behaviors and patterns that will repeat itself because of no self-evaluation. Yeah, kind of sad. You know what's not sad, though? Hockey. And you know what? I'm going to talk all hockey in the next episode. Episode number 230, we are just going to talk pure hockey. And ultimately, I'll leave it with this in this episode, kids. Sports, baby. Just inject it into my veins without the fucking politics, and I'm a happy man. Next episode on the Sky Lounge, kids. Jesus, dude. This episode also was just a big blurb. But we done did it. We got it out for you motherfuckers to give our salty opinions on various sports topics. Well, in the next episode of the Sky Lounge, talking full hockey. every goddamn hockey thing. And the hockey things to come. Because hockey is back. And it's beautiful. All right. All right, motherfuckers. I appreciate you dropping by this episode. Follow me at the Sky Lounge on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Music. And also check out the Sky Lounge on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Until next time, fuck off.